Now in this presentation I would like to explain the unit number 3 in the digital electronics paper. Unit number 3. So the unit name is combinational digital circuits. Combinational digital circuits. Okay. So coming to the syllabus of this unit is syllabus. So the first one is adders. So in this adders we will discuss off adders, full adders. So next one is subtractors. In the subtractors also we will discuss off subtractor, full subtractor. Next one is parallel binary adders. Next, this is the topic number 1 and 2, and the third topic is parallel adders. Okay. So next coming topics is, so this is I will explain, this is one part. So this is all of belongs to part number 1. Okay. Next coming to the part number 2. Part number 2. So it has in this part decoders, encoders, and next one is multiplexers, and demultiplexers. Okay. So these are discussing in part number 2. So next one, the part number 3. So the part number 3 is logic families. So in that logic families we will discuss two types of logic families, unipolar and bipolar logic families. So belongs to bipolar, we will discuss RTL, DTL and TTL logic families, and belongs to unipolar logic families, we will discuss CMOS logic family. This is belongs to using NOR gate. Okay. So this is the syllabus of this unit number 3. Now I will start the part number 1. Part number 1. So first of all, so what is meant by a combinational circuit? In the last 2 units we have discussed some of the number systems, and the second unit we have discussed some Boolean algebra and some gates we are also discussed. Okay. So the combinational circuit is nothing but it is the combination of logic gates. So what are the logic gates we have? So AND, OR, so NOT, so those all are the logic gates. So here the combinational circuit, that is nothing but the combination of all these logic gates. So that is called as a combinational circuit. So the combination of logic elements is called as a combinational circuit. So coming to the definition of a combinational circuit, so here the definition of the combinational circuit is for you have applied any number of inputs, that means we have applied one or more number of inputs, so it will produce the one or more number of outputs, so that is called as the combinational circuit. So if apply so n number of inputs to the circuit, so it will produces the m number of outputs. Okay, so it produces m number of outputs, so that is called as a combinational circuit. Okay, so coming to the block diagram of this combinational circuit is, so we are applying more number of inputs here, so like n number of inputs. Okay, so here this is a combinational circuit. Okay, so when we are applying of n number of inputs, it will produces m number of outputs. Okay, so that is nothing but a combinational circuit. But in our digital electronics, we have to study in our coming videos some sequential circuits also. Okay, so what is the difference between a sequential circuits and combinational circuits? Sequential circuits, in that circuit there is a memory element is present, but in combinational circuit there is no memory element is present. So the combinational circuits is made up of only by using of these logic elements. So this is about the combinational circuit. Okay, now we will move to arithmetic circuits. Arithmetic circuits. Okay, so in this arithmetic circuits is nothing but the logical circuit which perform the arithmetic, that means arithmetic operations. Those arithmetic operations are addition, and subtraction. In this arithmetic circuits, we will study the adders and subtractors. So here the arithmetic circuit is nothing but the logical circuit will perform the addition and subtraction operation. Okay, so now the first one is the adders. So adder is a circuit. So here the first one is adders. Okay, so here adder is a circuit which will add the binary numbers. Okay, so those binary numbers are zeros and ones. So that is nothing but adders. So in these adders there are two types of adders are there. The first one is off adder and the next one is the full adder. Off adder and full adder. Okay, so first of all we will discuss about the off adder. So here first one is the off adder. Okay. So here the definition of an off adder is, that means here the adder is a circuit which will add 1 or 2 or 3 numbers. Okay. So that means off adder is nothing but the circuit which consisting of 2 inputs. So that is called as an off adder. The adder which consisting of 3 inputs, so that is called as an full adder. So off adder is nothing but it is a 2 inputs. We will add 2 numbers. 2 numbers or 2 bits. We will add the 2 bits or bits. Okay. So the addition operation of binary numbers we have already discussed. So for example, let us see once again. So here the 0 plus 0 is equal to 0 and 0 plus 1 is equal to 1 and 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to how much? So for this is an addition operation. So this one that is nothing but the sum 0 and carry 1. So here cases the carries are zeros in these cases. So but in this case 1 plus 1 is equal to, this is sum 0 and carry 1 here. So for this off adder, so this is an off adder block diagram. So here this is off adder. Okay. So we apply the 2 inputs here, A and B. So it will produces the 2 outputs. Okay. So those 2 outputs are sum and carry. Okay. So this is the block diagram of adder. Block diagram of adder. Now we will move to the truth table of this of adder. Truth table of this off adder. So here the off adder is consisting of 2 inputs. So those inputs are A and B. So the off adder produces 2 outputs. So those outputs are sum and carry. Okay. So here this is the truth table. So here we consider 2 inputs. How many combinations are there? So those combinations are 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. Okay. So here we add, of adder is nothing but it will add the 2 numbers. So 0 plus 0 is 0 and carry is also 0. 0 plus 1 is 1 and carry is 0. And next one is 1 plus 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1 and carry is 0. And next one is 1 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 is nothing but, I am already told, so sum 0 and this is a carry 1. 1 plus 1 is nothing but 10, sum 0 and carry 1. So here this is sum 0 and carry 1 here. So this is the truth table. So by using this truth table we have to implement the off adder circuit. Okay. So in the last second unit you have discussed K maps. So by using truth table you have to implement the logic circuit by using K map. Okay. So now here we use only 2 inputs. So that's why we will take only 2 variable K map. So the 2 variable K map is, so here 2 variable is nothing but we will apply 2 inputs, therefore it has 4 cells. So this is A B. So this is 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3 here. Okay. So first of all you have to find out the K map for sum. Okay. So sum. So where is the sum is high? So here this is high and this is high. The high means 1. So here this is 1 and this is 1. So the corresponding values is, this is the decimal equivalent 1 and this is decimal equivalent 2. Okay. So in 1 and 2 places we have to put the value number 1. That means I am using here SOP form. Okay. So in SOP form the cells are filled with 1. In which place the cells are put into 1? So here where the ones are there in the sum row or sum column. So here we have to put this ones in this cells. So here 1 and the next one is 2. Okay. So no need to pairing this. So therefore a single one is considered as a pair. So that means this is one loop, this is loop number 1 and this is another loop, this is the loop number 2. So therefore by using this we have to find out the equation. So here this is A and this is B. So that is nothing but A bar. 0 is nothing but bar, 1 is nothing but B. So that is A bar B plus for this loop. So this is A and this is B bar. So therefore the sum expression is A bar B plus A B bar. Okay. I will write the expression here. The sum is equal to A bar B plus A B bar. Now we will find the equation for this carry. So here the next one is carry. So for carry, so here only 1 is there, that is belongs to decimal number 3. So therefore put 1 here. Okay. We have to find out the expression for carry. So here this is carry. Okay. So find carry is equal to, so here this is 1, that is nothing but A and this is 1, that is nothing but B. So carry equation is equal to A B. So carry is equal to A B. So now by using these two expressions we have to draw the logic circuit. Draw the logic circuit here. Okay. So here A bar B plus A B bar is nothing but A XOR B. We have already discussed, this is the expression for XOR gate. So A XOR B is nothing but we have to use the XOR gate here. So here this is the XOR gate. So one input is A and another input is B. So and the next one is the sum. It is the sum result is A XOR B is equal to sum. Next one is the carry. So carry is A B. So in between these two dot is there. So dot is nothing but AND gate. So here I will use one AND gate. I will take A here and I will take B here. So here this is the expression for AB, that is equal to carry. Okay. So therefore this complete circuit is belongs to the off adder circuit. So here this is the off adder circuit. Okay. Next we will go to the full adder. to the full adder. So here full adder is nothing but it will add the 3 inputs. If it will add the 2 inputs, that is belongs to off adder. If this adder is add 3 inputs, so that is nothing but the full adder. So therefore the block diagram of this full adder is, so here this is a full adder. We apply so A and B, and the third input is Cin. Cin is nothing but carry in. So it will produces the 2 outputs. The one is sum and another one is carry. Okay. So now we will draw the truth table for this full adder. So I consider 3 inputs. So A, B and Cin. So these are the inputs, and we have the outputs, 2 outputs. Those 2 outputs are sum and carry. Okay. So here we take 3 inputs. So therefore how many combinations? Those are 2 power 3 is nothing but 2 cube. Those are the 8 combinations. Those 8 combinations are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. So 1, 1, 1. Okay. So these are the 8 combinations. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 combinations. So we have to perform the addition operation between these numbers. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is also 0, sum 0 and carry is 0. And next one is 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. So that means sum 1 and carry 0. And next one, 0 plus 1 is nothing but 1, 1 plus 0 is 1 and carry 0. And next coming to 0 plus 1 is 1. So 1 plus 1 is sum 0, carry 1. And again 1 plus 0 is nothing but 1 and 1 plus 0 is nothing but 1. So here this is 1 and carry is 0. So here 1 plus 0 is nothing but 1 and 1 plus 1 is nothing but sum 0, carry 1. Okay. And again 1 plus 1 is nothing but 0. Okay. So that means carry 1. So 0 plus 0 is 0 here. Okay. So and after that 1 plus 1 is nothing but 1 plus 1 is nothing but 1 plus 1 is nothing but 0 and 0 plus 1 is nothing but 1 and carry 1. Okay. Now we will draw the truth table for this full adder circuit. Now this is the truth table for full adder circuit. Now by using this truth table we have to implement the logic equations. Logic equations. So here the first we have to, this is a 3 variable 3 inputs. We are taking 3 inputs, therefore the map is belongs to 3 variable K map. So here the 3 variable K map is so 1, 2 and 3. So 3 variable, those are A and B, C in. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 and 1, 0. So this is 0 and 1 here. So 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5 and 7, 6. So this is belongs to the sum equation. So here the ones are 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, next one is 7. Okay. So you have to there is no need to forming of groups, therefore the single one is take as one loop. So the for writing of this equation, the loop is, so here for this loop it will consider as, so this is A bar, B bar, C in plus, and the next one is, so A bar, B, C in bar. Okay. So and this is completed, and next loop is, so here this is A and next one is B bar, C in bar here, and next plus, and next coming to this loop, this is A here, B, C in here. Okay. So we have to common any one of these. So here this is C in bar, this is C in, and this is also C in. So therefore we have to take the common C in. So C in is equal to AB plus A bar, B bar. Okay. And the next another equations are this and this equation. So you have to take the common, so that is plus C in bar here. Okay. So for this C in bar, so this is A bar B plus A B bar. Okay. So here A B plus A bar B bar is nothing but A XNOR of B. Okay. So this is the equation for XNOR. So and plus C in bar is equal to A XOR B and A bar B plus A B bar. So this is nothing but A XOR B here. Okay. So and also write this is as Cin into A XOR B bar plus C bar A XOR B. So this expression is also like that, A bar B plus A B bar. So finally we have to write this expression as, so A XOR B XOR of C in. Okay. So therefore the final expression for sum is this. Therefore here the sum expression is the sum expression. So sum is equal to, so A XOR B XOR of C in here. Okay. So next one is we have to find out the carry here. Okay. So the carry is this expression is need for the we have to calculate the carry expression here. This is the sum expression. This is sum expression. You have to calculate the carry. So where it will be 1, this is the 1, 2, 3, next one is 5, 6, 7. So 3, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So then in this K map there is a loops here. That means we have to combining of two ones. It is a one pair, and you have to combining of these two ones. It is one pair, and combining of these ones it is one pair. Okay. Therefore you have to form the pairs. So like this. That means it is a 3 loops. Okay. First of all consider this loop. So here this is A, compare these two. So which one is constant? That is Cin. So A Cin. And so next one is plus, we have to compare these two. So A is changing, the constant is B Cin. Okay, and after we have to take this loop. So here A, and we have to compare these two. So B is constant. So therefore this is B. And finally the sum expression is, we have to carry expression is, we have to common the Cn, that is A plus B plus AB. Okay, so here this is the carry and this is the sum. Sum is equal to A XOR B XOR of Cin. This is sum. Then finally we will draw the full adder logic diagram. Full adder logic diagram. Okay. Here the full adder logic diagram. The first one is sum, A XOR B. So here this is the XOR symbol. So this is A and this is B. It is A XOR B. Okay. So next one, A XOR B is XOR with Cin. So therefore A XOR is XOR with Cin. So that's why I consider another Cin here. So this is the sum result. This is A XOR B XOR with Cin. Okay. So and one thing you have to remember. So the carry expression is, this is the carry expression. So carry is A plus B here. Okay. So here the carry is A plus B. So this A plus B is considered as an A XOR B. So here this is A plus B here. This A plus B is AND operation with Cin. So therefore we need an AND gate. So here, and this is ANDing with this. Okay. So in the, this is A XOR B XOR Cin and this is AB. For these two it is an AB is there. So for this A and B, that is nothing but AB. So here this is AB and these two expression and OR gate is there. That means the summation is there. Therefore the OR gate is needed here. Okay. So likewise you have to draw this. This is the circuit diagram for the full adder. Okay. So we have to observe these two gates. This is a one type of off adder and this is another type of off adder. So that means we have to combining of two off adders, we can form one full adder. Okay. So the sum expression this is, and the carry expression is Cin A plus B plus AB. Okay. So this is about the full adder and off adder. Okay. So full adder and off adder. So now one thing you have to remember, by using two off adders. So here this is a one off adder and this is also another off adder. So the off adder has a two inputs and this is also two inputs. So combining of these two, the combining of these two, you have, this is sum. Okay, so the combining of these two, you have to form one full ladder. So okay, so here this is one full ladder. So this is Cin. Okay, so by using these two of adders, we have to form one full ladder. So likewise it will form, this is sum and this is carry. Okay, so this is sum and carry here. Okay, so this is finally the, by using two of adders, you have to implement one full ladder. So like this. Next, coming to the subtractors. Our next topic is subtractors. Okay, so here the subtractors is also, we know in the subtractors there are two outputs. So one is the difference and the next one is the borrow. So here the subtractors are also two types. First one is of subtractor, and the next one is the full subtractor. Of subtractor and full subtractor. So now we will discuss about the of subtractor. So of subtractor is nothing but it will accept only two inputs. So the block diagram of the subtractor is, so here this is of subtractor. So it has two inputs, that is A and B. So it will gives the two outputs. Those outputs are difference. So here why? Because it is a subtracting. So that's why it will produces the difference, and in the difference we will be call it as a borrow. Okay, difference and borrow. Now we will draw the truth table. Okay, so here truth table for this of subtractor. We consider two inputs. So those are A and B. So the outputs are difference and borrow here. 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, so 0 minus 0 is 0 and borrow is also 0. Next one is 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1 is nothing but difference 1 and borrow 1. So 1 minus 0. So 1 minus 0 is nothing but 1 and borrow is 0. Next 1 minus 1 is nothing but difference 0 and borrow is also 0. Okay, so this is the truth table. So here this is the truth table for of subtractor. This is the truth table for of subtractor. So now we will derive the logic expression. Logic expression. So first of all you have to find out the difference. Okay, so it is a two input, so that's why we need two variable K map. So the two variable K map is here, this is A, B, 0, 1, 0, 1. So 0, 1, 2 and 3 here. Okay, so here the difference is here. So difference is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. So here 1 and 2, 1s are there. So then we will forming the loops. So here the loops are A bar B plus A B bar. Okay, so it is also A XOR of B. Okay, so now we will find out the borrow expression. For borrow, okay, so it is a two variable K map. So here this is also a two variable K map. So like this is A, B. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 here. So only 1 is there, for this is 1. Okay. So the expression for borrow is A bar B. So this is for borrow is equal to A bar B. This is for difference A XOR B. By using these two expressions, we have to draw the logic diagram. Okay. So the logic diagram is, for first one is the difference, that is A XOR B here. So this is A XOR B. So that is A XOR B for difference. A XOR B for difference. And next one is the borrow here. The borrow is A bar B. So I consider A here. So bar is nothing but NOT gate, and next one is B here. We take it as AB. So here this is for difference and this is for borrow. Borrow is equal to A bar B. Okay. So this is the logic diagram of subtractor. The logic diagram of subtractor. Okay. So now we will move to the full subtractor. Full subtractor. Okay. So in the full subtractor, so it accepts 3 inputs. So the 3 inputs are, so A, and the next one is B, subtractor. So that's why I call it as a borrow in, that is B in. So next one, it will produces the 2 outputs, those are the difference and borrow. Difference and borrow. Okay. So now we will draw the truth table. We will draw the truth table here. So the inputs are A, B, C in, and the outputs are difference and borrow. Okay. So here 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay. So next one is 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1, 1. Okay. So we will perform the subtraction operation between these 3 bits. So here 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 minus 0 is also 0. Therefore, the difference 0 and the borrow is also 0. So here 0 minus 0 is 0 and 0 minus 1. So that is nothing but 0 minus 1 is nothing but, so the difference is 1 and the borrow is 1. Next one, 0 minus 1 is the difference is 1 and the borrow is 1, and again 1 minus 1 is 0 and the borrow is 1. Okay. And again, so here 0 minus 1 minus 0 is 1. So 1 minus 0 is, so here this is for 1, 2, this is for this and this is for this. So this is 1, 2, 3 and this is 4. Okay. So here 0 minus 1 is nothing but 1 and the difference is 1. So again 1 minus 1 is nothing but 0 and the difference is 1 here. And next one is 0 minus 1 here. So 0 minus 1 is nothing but 0 minus 1 is nothing but it is difference 1 and borrow 1. Okay. So 1 minus 1 is 0 and the borrow is 1, and after that 1 minus 0 is nothing but, so 1 minus 0 is nothing but 1. Okay. So again 1 minus 0 is 1. So here 1 minus 0 is nothing but 1 and 1 minus 0 is nothing but 1. So therefore the difference is 1, the borrow is 0. And next one is 1 minus 0. So 1 minus 0 is nothing but 1 and 1 minus 1 is nothing but 0. So therefore difference 0 and borrow 0. And it is also 1 minus 1 is nothing but 0. Okay. So here this is 0 and 0 minus 0 is also 0. So therefore the difference 0 and the borrow is also 0. And next one here 1 minus 1 is nothing but 0. So again 0 minus 1 is nothing but, so the difference is 1 and the borrow is 1. So likewise we have to differentiate the three numbers. Okay. So finally we will draw the expressions for using this truth table. By using this truth table. The first one is, this is a 3 variable K map, this is for the difference. So I will draw the 3 variable K map here. So here this is a 3 variable K map. So here 1, 2 and 3. So here this is A, B in here. So this is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 6. So for B 1 is 1. So next one is 4. So next one is 7. Okay. So we will write the expressions for this. This is 0 and 1. For this A bar, B bar, B in, plus, and next for this is A, B bar, B in. Okay. So this is for A and B bar and B in bar. So and next one is for this one, this is A and B in. Okay. So here this is the expression for difference. So 1, 2, 3, that means 1, 2, 3 expressions. So here we have to common B in here, this one and this one. So here this is B in, so A bar, B bar plus AB. For this one plus AB bar, B in here. Okay. So for this is B in, A bar, B bar plus AB is nothing but A x nor of B plus A B bar B in here. Okay. So therefore finally B in of, so A XOR of B whole bar plus A B bar B in here. Okay. So this is the final expression for the difference. Now we will derive the borrow. We will need this expression. Next one is the borrow. So A, B, B in. Okay. So for this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 6. Okay. So for this is 1, next one is 2, next one is 3. Okay. So the next one is the 7. So here we have to form, so this one and this one and after that and this one. Okay. Have to write the expressions for here. These are the 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. So 0 and 1. Okay. For this expression, this is A bar. And next one is, this is A bar. For this is 0, B is varying and B in here. And next plus 1, these two are varying, therefore it has B, B in. Okay. And after that for this is A bar, and for these two this is B. Okay. From these two we have to common the B in here. So this is A bar B plus B plus A bar B. Okay. So for these two we have to draw the logic diagram. Okay. For this the three inputs are A, next one is B, next one is B in. Okay. So here the first expression, that is the difference expression, is A XOR of B. So this is A XOR of B here. Okay. So and next one is this A XOR B is AND with B in. So here this is the B in, ANDing is nothing but. So likewise we will draw this, and another one is A. So here this is A, and next one is B bar. So here this is the B bar, and the next one is B in. So here this is B in. Okay. So combining of these two, it will form the difference. So it will form the difference output. And next come to the borrow. So here this is the borrow equation. The borrow equation is B in of A plus B plus A bar B. Okay. So for this A bar B, so here this is A bar, this is A bar, next one is plus B is nothing but an OR gate. Okay, so this OR gate is AND with B in. So here this is the B in. Okay, and after that A bar B here. So A bar, here this is A bar, next one is B, here this is the B here. Okay, so you have to OR and these two. Okay, so this is difference, this is the borrow. Okay, so likewise we have to draw the logic diagram for full subtractor. Okay, so and also one thing, by using these full subtractor, we have to implement the full subtractor using two of subtractors. Okay, so two of subtractor. So actually the of subtractor diagram is, so here this is the of subtractor diagram. So A, B is there, so it is an A bar B. Okay, so here this is the of subtractor, so here this is the difference and this is the borrow. By using these two of subtractors, we have to implement the one full subtractor. So that means, so this is one of subtractor and this is another of subtractor. So each subtractor have the difference and borrow. Okay, so it have to apply the two inputs here. Okay, so this is also, this is B in, this is A B. So so this way in this way also we have to apply the we have to draw the one full subtractor diagram. So by using the two of subtractors. Okay. Okay. So now the next topic is the parallel binary adders. Parallel binary adders. Okay. So now up to now we have discussed the full adders and full subtractors. So here these are the parallel binary adders is nothing but we have to connecting the one or more full adders, they can form a parallel adders. Okay. So by connecting one or more full adders, they can form a parallel adders. Okay. So for example, if we consider a full adder, so I consider this is a full adder. So every full adder has 3 inputs. Those 3 inputs are A and B and another input is Cin, that is nothing but the carry. Okay. So and every full adder is also produce the difference and also borrow. Okay. So for example, by adding of these 2 bits are only 1 bit numbers. That means here A has only one bit, either 0 or 1. It has only one bit, and B has only one bit. Okay. So, by using these full adders or off adders, we have to add only one bit numbers. We have to add only one bit numbers. So, we have to, for example, we need to add more number of 1 or 2 more numbers you have to add. In that purpose, we use these parallel adders. So, for example, if I add 2-bit binary numbers. So, 2-bit binary numbers. Okay. So, for 2-bit binary numbers, 2-bit binary numbers, the number of full adders are required for this parallel adder is 2 full adders. So, this is one full adder, and this is also another full adder. Okay. So, in this this is A1 B1 and this is A2 B2. Okay. So, and another, this is a carry in. So, it produces the sum and it will produces the carry out also. So, here also we will apply the 2 inputs. So, these 2 inputs are this is the sum and this is the carry. This is the carry. So, likewise we have to add these 2 numbers. That means, so here this carry out is right here. This is the Cin, another number is there. This is the Cin. So, this Cin is add to this number. Okay. So, and so the next one is, so the next bit is B2 bit and this is Cin2. This Cin2 is add to the next bit. So, likewise we have to add the more number of full adders for requiring of to adding more than 2 bits or 1 bits. So, for example, I take only 2-bit binary here. So, that is why I take only 2 off adders. So, for example, if we consider 4-bit binary numbers, then we will take the 4 binary 4 full adders we will take. 4-bit binary adder, 4-bit binary adder here. Okay. So, here I consider 4 full adders. So, this is one full adder and the next one is, this is another full adder and then this is also another full adder. Okay. How many full adders you consider? So, those are the 4 full adders. So, this is one full adder and this is also another full adder, this is another full adder and this is another full adder. Now, I will add 4 binary bits here. So, that is A1 and B1 and this is also A2 and B2. So, every full adder has another input. So, this is Cin. Okay. So, next one is, this is for example some Cin2 we will take and the next one is A3 and B3. Okay. So, next one is, so here this is Cn2 and third one is A4 and B4. So, likewise I consider the numbers. Consider the numbers here. Okay. So now okay. So every full adder is produces the sum and carry. So here it will produces the sum. So this sum is connected to this, and this sum is connected to this, and this sum is also connected to this. Okay. So now okay, sorry for this. First of all, you have to connect the carry bits. Okay. So it will produces the sum, and it will also produces the sum, and it is also produces the sum. So here this carry is connected to this carry out. So here this is the carry out, and also this carry is connected to this carry out. Okay. So and this carry is also connected to this carry out. Okay. So likewise we have to connect the carry out, and also every flip flop is produces the difference. So here this is the summation 1, and this is summation 2, and this is summation 3, and this is for summation 4. So likewise, so it will add. So for example, if another one is there, so this Cn 3 is connected to another flip flop. So likewise, a 4-bit parallel adder is nothing but we will consider the 4 binary full adders, and it will connecting for 4-bit operation. Okay. So here this is the parallel binary adder. Now for this one we have to draw the block diagram of parallel binary adders. Parallel binary adders. So here this is the block diagram of n bit. So n bit parallel binary adder. Binary adder. Okay. So it has more number of inputs. Okay. So those inputs are A1, A2 and A3 and so on up to An minus 1. Okay. So and these are the B1, B2 and B3 and so on up to Bn minus 1. So it will produces the sum. So S0 or sum S1, S2, S3 and so on sum Sn minus 1. Okay. So and it will also produces the carry, so that is C0. So this is the complete block diagram of parallel binary adders. So only one thing in parallel binary adders is we have to add the more number of bits. Okay. So now I am considering full adder, more number of full adders. So for example, I will add 4 binary bits. So in that case the 4 number of 4 full adders I require. So every full adder is producing the sum and carry output. This carry is connected to the next stage of full adder.